But if you're using it and you know enough to know how to use that, it's going to be an ally. And I think it's going to be. I think the lawyers are going to take a hit because they see they're actually coming up with legal, centered on legal
They do.
issues.
They
and,
do use it
yeah,
for legal.
and it's like it's almost bulletproof. I mean, it's almost as good as going to a lawyer.
Right.
So I mean, and a hell of a lot cheaper.
Saves you $2,500.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, for what does it cost for like doing like a not, the LLC? It's quite a few, it's a few hundred.
Like
Well, you go
$600,
about
depending on what you
600,
do too.
Yeah.
Look at when we started Legacy this last year, we started the distribution part of it. It cost us $450 plus it cost us $200 to do all the partnership agreements.
These are all people.
Okay, but
Which
but
honestly,
now,
a lot of that was well, not a lot of
but
it.
to start
But
a
a lot of it was
start a nonprofit, we were getting all these big quotes to do it, and I did it for $25 to start it. I'm not
Right.
saying to have
complete
to
it.
get the ID, the federal ID or whatever,
No.
but just to lay the groundwork for it only cost me $25.
You can do it yourself.
That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
did it myself.
You don't have to do
See-
it with everybody else.
I like, the thing is, when I watched the Sopranos, I saw with the scams and the angles they took on things. I don't see much difference between the mobsters and the politicians. I don't. I mean, they charge you for something. They have
There
no
is no
skin in the game.
difference.
They basically, we allow them to have power over us.
Right, and they're
Yeah.
and that back. If you, like I said, you go on Twitter, you can see how upset they are
Right.
that we're looking into their business because they were elected by the people to do the people's business.
And
Even though,
When you're
because
talking about the
when you
revenue.
ask them, "What are you doing?" We're doing the people's business.
right. Well, no.
Well, what do you mean you're doing the people's? I said we're doing the people's business. Now get out of here.
Yeah.
That's the way they acted.
Yeah, well, that's why I was going to ask you a question, though, going back a little bit to labor. Okay. I was talking to a financial expert years ago, and he made a thing. It's like he was against abortion. He said, if we had more babies born, let's face it, we did lose a huge population because of
Right.
abortion since it was allowed.